Excellent. Think of it this way. Okay, you want to go from London to Birmingham, or let's use Rome as a good example. You want to go from Naples to Rome within Italy, or Florence to Rome. You go, okay, this is your objective. You want to go there, and you know you find obstacles on the road. You don't go back. Find another way, a detour, okay? And if it's blocked, find a third one, fourth one. There's certainly 1,000 ways to go to Rome. As they say, all roads get to Rome. However, uh, as long as you don't quit, you don't give up, you don't surrender, okay? Uh, Eventually, so don't judge by the notion when you want to accomplish something and it's not done the first attempt. Would you have a bold mentality or a radical ideology where it's got to be done, do it or die? That's it. The rest is fill in the blank. So, which makes it change is healthy in business. Some adjustments are needed. You got to modify your roadmap sometimes. Things change, you discover new things, but you are out there on the road and you are dealing with it already. It's only a matter of time until you get there. And you will get there, make no mistake. You are going to find a way as long as you're determined, okay, and don't quit. You are going to get there. It's about what need to be done for the masses. Or little us gets in, it's not authentic anymore.
Mm-hmm.
You know, if the general gauge, if you wish, or the benchmark that is out there, the public standards were satisfactory, we wouldn't be doing this in the first place. The whole concept and theory behind what we're doing is because it doesn't exist and we are a different animal. We are a team of our own league in a way, a different, and I'm not following any standards or frame or restriction. I often like to be off script and just speak from the heart. Sitting and having a cup of coffee with me, this is the conversation I will have with you. Whether with a trillion people, there's no trillion people, but with a billion people or one on one, a close friend, that's exactly how this. If I'm talking to myself, that's exactly the conversation I don't care how someone would perceive it or their perception or their conclusion. It's irrelevant because I'm not here in the business to please anyone specifically. I'm here to do what I believe is right and what I believe is going to make a good, positive impact and good value to others. It's not a luxury anymore. We are gonna do it, and nobody else is likely to do it. I
That was nice.
wish I could come off the screen now and maybe allow you to put your hand on my heart or chest or whatever, and you can feel I'm talking to you the truth from my bone, from my, blood. I'm telling you, this is uh, what's happening, what's been happening, and you can predict uh, only good things from now on. Much faster than you think, of course. I'm not starting today. Sound like just an analogy, everyone, like they took out their actual heart as a business or business owners in the market, and they just stuffed it with dollars. It has no feeling. Okay, but when everybody else is okay, I'll take it. I don't need to be the top. I'll take the bottom. I'm gonna be remembered, and I know you didn't ask me or dodge me, but if you did, that means clever. Okay, it's but expected from you. But I'm gonna be remembered by the much impact I have and transformation and inspiration to the individuals of humanity and for the overall humanity, for the planet, for so and so. Uh, but I know I'm going to be remembered for that. I'm not going to let anybody take what I can do for you, for her, for them because of somebody's personal agenda or, as you said, rightfully greed or just whatever benefits. I'm not going to let that hijack what I can do for you. Anyway, what I'm trying to say is I think I'm going to remind you, I've said it repeatedly previously, a while back, that even if I give them the script, the blueprint, I dare them to do it because they're like that heart or sensibility or care for people. I think we knew it. So it's not a matter of ability, it's the ideology or the conceptual part. That's the least they would think about is to make a positive impact. Hey, if positive impact means popularity, fame, views, all of that, which ends more money and books or whatever, yeah, that type, but it's not genuine. So you will end up also being the product or the used, not the user. So this is not just another business. Okay, I'm not saying, okay, this is OConnect. I'm going to go and let me do it simple. Okay, just a product, you build it. I'm not saying it's simple to get to this level, but simpler than changing the whole dynamic and revamping, reorganizing, remaking, or extreme makeover to the digital world in one stop shop. That's just phase one. Yes. So even if we didn't get to where we want to go in the hoped time or the time we wished at least, okay, we're going to get there, no mistake, no doubt about that. But for sure, all of us know that we were successful to connect and uh, add and accumulate this solid community on a global scale that they advocate and they believe they support the vision and they're willing to give it what it takes just at our level and our capacity. Not everybody will participate, within their ability. I know today more than 2018, what we're doing is a must, is so needed, okay? And there are people already waiting for it. Uh, Before we said this might work because we don't know. it might be a good idea to have it. It's going to simplify our marketing, digital marketing platform. Remember back in the beginning? Okay, and we're in control and we're going to spread all of that. But the idea evolved to uh, large to the point where it it touches more aspects of our life now. With that, we got the conviction and the confirmation from every one of you and those who are going to listen later that this is needed. It's time, and you know what? It's a joke that I was worried about. If this is gonna take longer than it should, all right, or the word gets out, somebody else is gonna do it or beat us to it. Okay, like get the idea. Yeah, okay, we're gonna do it and all of that. It's ridiculous how it's been there and some companies are already aware of it. I'm talking about the big boys, okay? They know, but they're still unwilling to do it. Not they can't. I mean, technically they can, but do they have the heart, the will to develop such a concept? So it is fascinating how, with the time is taken and the word is out and the vision is out, they can do it in a couple of clicks because we've been, you know, uh, very outspoken about it. It's not a secret, at least the fundamental things. And then you would think, oh my God, that it's taken. Okay, now somebody's going to do it, or they're going to do it. No.
I
How
think a
long
lot of
we've talked about Academy? How long we've talked about Obless? How long we've talked about a better social platform? I'm sorry, Red. How long have we talked about? And there are so many uh, sources who could do it. They have the ability, they have the resources, they have the funds, they have uh, the manpower. It could be done, but ironically, it's not done. That means it only can be done from us. So that's why we're more convicted today and more convinced that there's even more demand today. It's a necessity. It's not a luxury anymore. We are gonna do it, and nobody else is likely to do it.
That's beautiful.
I'm talking as Ash Mufareh, your friend, or the human, the person. I'm talking from me to you. If you're listening now or the live recording, I'm telling you, I'm in charge now, not on passive, and I will do this right. And I already have the signs, I already have the progress, and I have it. It's gonna blow your mind, and that's the only way it should be. It should have been before, but things got in a different direction, sadly. So there's going to be a little bit of a shake-up now or turbulence. Okay, don't get affected. I'm in charge. I'll do this right, and I will make you very proud that you stuck with us. That's all I want to say. I'm Ash Mufar one more time. I'm putting my name out there. I'm going to tell you, I'm in charge. I'll do this right better than you thought. The right way it should have been in a while, but I'm already doing it. I do believe in the vision, not just what you know and not just about the passive ecosystem, but what's behind it and what's going to follow and the impact of that. I concretely believe and stand as of now, today, that this will be the biggest, most positive transformation in humankind in this century. Take my word, okay? You don't want to take it, it's up to you. But I'm telling you from my heart, I know what's uh, what's being done and what need to be done. Just people. I'm talking about all across, internal, external. Everybody see it from a tiny angle, and seems like I'm the only one who is zooming out and seeing the full picture. Okay, the big picture, and I just have to be in charge. and we're going to get back to the uh, the roots and the core of this entire concept.
Definitely love to
Julie,
share with you.
I think you are one of those people, and pretty much everybody on the panel here. Those who know me on the personal level, they could tell the difference or the gap between the vision or it's just not me. Okay, so we're gonna have to put things back on track at any cost.
Thank you. I
I've been
really
working on it, yeah. But those who know me, like it's like this doesn't sound like what we know about Ash, right? Uh, we know it's people do business with people, okay, and people do any dealing with people. It's just people they know and they trust and all of that. So for the most part, those people, I'm talking about the masses, everybody from the beginning, our customers, our affiliates, our co-founding members, everybody is to a degree they know or they feel good about the person or the heads or the whoever recommended it to us, whether me personally or others. So they have that connection, but on the ground seems to be a little bit off, you know, the frame or off guard the picture that we have. But it's all good. Also Susie and Julie and everyone, not this is not just a business. What we were able to lay out, even it is beyond our expectations when it comes to the time duration. At least what was accomplished is uh, you know, putting the seed of or laying the seed for something rather uh, the least to say is disruptive, not traditional, and uh, throughout the process, we even recognized even more how necessary it is, how important this is. This change is needed. It just didn't happen fully yet, but at least the concept. So we're not talking about when we're talking about staff or we're talking about the details or okay, that sounds beautiful. Okay, it's all going to make a severe positive impact in the workplace, in the market in general. But the concept, the ideology, as Julie said, AI with heart and all of that, it's just a new approach. So this is not just another business. Okay, I'm not saying, okay, this is OConnect. I'm going to go and let me do it simple. Okay, just a product, you build it. I'm not saying it's simple to get to this level, but simpler than changing the whole dynamic and revamping, reorganizing, remaking, or extreme makeover to the digital world in one stop shop. That's just phase one. Yes. So even if we didn't get to where we want to go in the hoped time or the time we wished at least, okay, we're going to get there, no mistake, no doubt about that. But for sure, all of us know that we were successful to connect and uh, add and accumulate this solid community on a global scale that they advocate and they believe they support the vision and they're willing to give it what it takes just at our level and our capacity, but everybody will participate within their ability. I know today more than 2018 what we're doing is a must, is so needed, okay, and there are people already waiting for it. Before we said this might work because we don't know, it might be a good idea to have it. It's going to simplify our marketing, digital marketing platform. Remember back in the beginning, okay, and we're in control and we're going to spread all of that. But the idea evolved too uh, large to the point where it it touches more aspects of our life now. With that, we got the conviction and the confirmation from every one of you and those who are going to listen later that this is needed. It's time, and you know what? It's a joke that I was worried about. You know, if this is gonna take longer than it should, all right, or the word gets out, somebody else is gonna do it or beat us to it. Okay, everything is gonna be fantastic. Uh, Nothing less of perfect. Just give us time. In the right time, we're going to be able to fill you in with the details. But just know that we are on the right track. We have the right heart. We are able to do it, and it's going to be done.